Awesome. Thank you so much. It is time for Crafting Corner, and I am here with Kira, who is going to talk to us about how she took a simple crafting background and has turned it into her entire business. So Kira, thank you so much for being in studio today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So we have a lot on the table today, but it's because you do a lot. So
Yes.
You were a former art teacher who has turned your skills and all of your work with polymer clay to your entire enterprise. Tell us about that.
Yes, so my passion for polymer clay started after college because I was a potter, and pottery takes so much equipment, right? So I discovered this when I was trying to make jewelry and things and be more portable, because I did a lot of traveling and moving, and carrying around big equipment wasn't for me. And
all potter's wheel is a little cumbersome, yeah.
Yeah, so all of this stuff, this is a lot of tools and supplies, but it's very portable, and you can bake it in your home oven, which makes it awesome. And jewelry tends to be sort of like one of the ways to entry in this craft. So my former business partner, Elisa, and I wrote the book on jewelry.
So perfect. The jewelry was like your gateway craft. I like it. Okay.
Yes. So polymer clay art jewelry, you can find that on Amazon. And then this is the tool that really started it all. So this is my very first silk screen that I drew. And because I have sort of a talent with tech, I figured out how to take my drawing, which I drew this on a little whiteboard with one of those write-on, wipe-off markers.
Oh, okay.
And I digitized it and turned it into this tool. So silk screens we're more familiar with them for like printing on fabrics or clothes or whatever, but this is tiny silk screening on clay.
And so this is how you created the pattern for a lot of your earrings, like maybe even the ones that you're wearing now.
The ones I'm wearing now are stencils, which that's what this looks like. So you can stencil on clay as well.
Awesome. And so what do we have here in these two little like demo palettes that you brought?
Okay, so I have a stencil that's ready to go. Do you want to do it?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Learn from the master here.
So this is a palette of pigment powders. These are micas. And the way that you can apply these is either with like a makeup brush or a makeup sponge, which I have this right here.
Perfect.
And we'll use this copper color because I think it'll show up really nicely on the clay. And you just dip that in here and swish it around over the clay, and you'll see that the powder is going to stick to it.
All right, I'm not gonna, if I just go straight in?
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Well, I'm going for it.
And you can move it around and get some more if you need it.
Now, well, you guys know me, there's a reason we bring on professional arts and crafts people, because I ain't it. Now, Kira was kind enough to tell me before the show started that when I say she's made this her enterprise, she's not kidding around. And that's why I think it's so great that with CreateAlong, her company, she showed so many other people how to do this, and not just as a hobby, but how to make money. So can you touch on that just a little bit and how people can stay connected with you and learn from you?
Sure. So Elisa and I created a course on Etsy. So we are top 1% Etsy sellers, and if you go to CreateAlong.com and search for Etsy, you can find our little mini course, and we'll explain to you how to do your keywords and your photography and write product descriptions and all of that stuff. I'm also a support coach in a really awesome community for other artists called the High Vibe Art Tribe, so you can follow me to learn about that. And we love to share. So my YouTube channel has been broadcasting since 2007, and we share all kinds of techniques and demonstrations for working with polymer clay.
And let me tell you, just in COVID, this woman made over $500,000. So if you want to learn, you want to learn from her. So I think that's just great that you're not only giving people a great way to, have fun and enjoy crafting, but also a really viable way to make money. So,
yeah.
All right, you tell me how I did.
Do the reveal.
Tell me how I did, Coach. Tell me how I did, Coach.
You did awesome. Look how pretty that is.
That was such a great color pick for you. I don't think I ever would have picked the copper, but that really pops with the purple.
It does.
It looks like velvet. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, so that's just powder on clay. And then over here, I started a silk screen. These are silk screens. You put them down on the clay face down like this. These are all teal on the other side. So then you can use your powders the same way you just did with the makeup sponge. And a lot of people love to use paint, but I didn't want to do paint with the squeegee on live TV because
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you have to wash your silk screen immediately when you put paint in it, or else the little holes in it will get clogged, and then you'll never be able to use it again. And these are meant to be long-lasting tools.
Well, and that's what's great too. So you have all of these tools, everything that you have really learned in your entire process. We can all stay connected with you. And one more time, just where's that website so that we can follow along?
That is CreateAlong.com.
Ah,
so
beautiful.
there it is.
That's so pretty. Wait. DIYing my glam thing here. Well, Kira, thank you so much for joining us for Crafting Corner. Again, make sure you stay connected with her online so that you can enjoy this hobby or this new enterprise. Stick around for more. We'll be back with River City Live.